Right. Hi everybody. This is Helen, your Stampin' Up demonstrator from Bell Block in New Zealand. It's nice to be here today. Right, we'll just wait for a couple of people to come on board and then I'll put you down to the table so I can create a card for you. Now I'm just having a look to see if it's coming onto my iPad, which it is, so that's good. So I'll just turn that around. Okay, so it's been a busy day. We had a horse running and a jump out down in Hara. So I've been down to Hara today to watch Rosie run, which was exciting. And then, I just got back and it's like, right, let's get ready for my Facebook Live. So today I thought I would make something using the Storybook Moments suite. I love it. It's so awesome. And unfortunately, it will be leaving us soon, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It will come out on the 1st of April, but I know it's not carrying over to the new catalogue. So hopefully it goes to the online shop and we can still purchase the beautiful DSP and use it. But I thought, well, just in case, I'm going to use it today. So I'll put you down to the table, we'll get started, and then I'll talk to you about a few things coming up. Right, now I just need to check on my iPad and see if I've got this in the right place. And unfortunately, my iPad's a fraction behind my phone, so it's just coming down now. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Let me think. It can probably come forward a fraction this way. Okay, so Storybook Moments. The suite is beautiful. You've got the Storybook Garden Patch stamp set and dies. We have the Storybook Friends stamp set and dies, beautiful pearls, the ribbon, and the Designer Series paper, which is gorgeous, and the plaid paper as well. So I'm going to use this paper today. So I have used a lot of pieces out of this pack already. If you haven't seen this paper, it is stunning. It's really gorgeous. So I'll show you some of the things. So this is beautiful paper with the houses and the veggies on the back, all sorts of little images. And for veggies, I don't normally do the veggie thing, but I love the colour range in that. This is all upside down, but we have these gorgeous little creatures here. They're really sweet to use. We have the gardening DSP. As you see, the backs of the papers are gorgeous as well. Absolutely amazing. And then if we go down a little bit further in our pack, we have this sheet here, which is a variety of sections. And I've used that in a class. We've cut it all up and used it for cards. And then you've got the final sheet. And as you'll see, I've used heaps out of this sheet. So there's lots of little pop-outs and little things. And I'll show you a project that I've used all these other pieces in at the end of today's demonstration. Right, so I see Maureen's there, Susan's there, Trisha's there. Hi ladies, thanks for joining me today. So I was trying to work out what card to make, so I have decided to bring in some soft sea foam. So this is a gorgeous, just a really lovely pastel colour, and I have a piece here that is 10.5 centimetres by 18.5 centimetres. I've also got another piece which is 10.5 centimetres by 14.5 centimetres. So I'm going to bring my trimmer in and I'm going to score 2 centimetres and 4 centimetres on each end. So we'll go 2 centimetres, which is to there, move my cutting blade out the way, score that. We'll go down to 4 centimetres, which is there, and then we're going to flip it around and we're going to do the same thing. So 2 centimetres, which is there, and then we'll flip that, take that down to 4 centimetres, just like that. Okay, so I'll move that aside now, and we're going to fold these. So fold it forward and then fold this back. Hi Sandra, nice that you were able to join me today. It was nice to catch up with you yesterday at class. We had a busy few classes the last couple of days. It's been really nice. Right, so that's the front of our card and this is the back of the card. Okay, we're going to do a panorama. Is that what they call it? I think that's what they call it. A little gap in the middle, and we're going to put some background DSP in there. But to cut the shape out of there, what I'm going to use, hopefully it'll work, I think it will, is the Charming Duck Pond. So this is another set that's going to be going, I think. I haven't seen it. It's not in the new catalogue, but I'm not sure if it'll carry over on online exclusives or not. But there is this beautiful die in here, which is stunning. So I'm going to cut that out of the center. So I will bring my cutting and embossing machine in, and I've got the large one today. And we're just going to put this flat like that, and we're going to put this little die there, and bring a plate to put on top. Did it move much? Can't see. I really need to stand up and look down on it. Just move it over a fraction more. There we go. That should be fine. Straighten all my plates up, and we'll put that through like so. It's just much easier standing up when you're using this. Right, so we're going to take that out the center, and isn't that amazing? Love it, absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. Right, so the other thing that I think I might do, I'd quite like to get a little bit of a pattern on there. So I'm going to bring in this swirly embossing folder. Now we'll just put that into there. Just will give a little bit of texture on our card. So to put that through, we'll take that plate off. We'll put one of our clear plates on there and another clear plate on top, like that. And we'll wind that through. Right. Move all this out of the way now, because I don't think, I'm not sure, I might need that again. So let's just put that down. Okay, so let's see what we've got. So what happens is that it just gives the background a little bit of a swirly look, which is quite cool. And now we will refold those lines. So we had to fold them before because sometimes you don't see your score lines when it has gone through the embossing folder. So there you go. Oh, that's very cute. Like that. Very happy with that. Right, and then that is how this is going to look. But we need to have something in the background. So I think this paper will look beautiful in the background with the houses. So we need a piece that's going to be about 10 centimetres. Is that? Oh yes, that's good. 10 centimetres by about 9.5 centimetres. So we'll do that. That should work. Okay, move that aside. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put that down flat in the middle there, like so. So I'll grab the Stampin' Seal. We'll put tape all the way around the edge. And you can just eyeball it. So just as long as it's sort of about there, that should be fine, okay? Now, the other thing we are going to do is I might grab a piece of white to put on the back. We might put that on the back while it's there. Let me just grab some white. And so this is 14 centimetres. So if we go, maybe 10 by 13.5. So if we go 10 centimetres first of all, and 13.5 that direction. So sometimes it's good to do these pieces before you assemble your card. So what are we going to put in there? Let me just grab a block. Okay, we might use, let's see, right, we might use this one from here, Have a Lovely Day. Let's use that. Have a lovely day. That would be nice. And might do Happy Birthday. That can go on the front. This is what happens when I try to make it up as we go. You try to think, now what do I need now? So I will grab what colour? Maybe garden green, which is there. And we will stamp that. So happy birthday first of all on there. And then have a lovely day can go in the middle of there like that. So that can go on the back. Just trying to think what else I might want to put on the back, but I may just wait until I put my card together. I'm always looking at these little things like little houses and stuff. These are quite cute. I might use that one there. So what I'm going to do is sometimes we have these little offcuts and they're off the edge of your paper, but they look really nice. So I'm just going to cut around that piece. I'm terrible. I don't like waste, and I always like to find a way of using some of these little pieces that are left over on the edge of your paper. So I think I'll then just go down like this and down like that and around, and then just down and around like that. Now I think if we put that onto there, I might just straight across there. So I'm going to put some tape on the back of that, and I'm just going to put it down along the edge like that, and then on the back of it just use, I haven't got that on that straight, have I? Let's just see there, just like that's better. Right, and then you just use the back as a guide, snip across like that. That's cute. So that would be really nice on the back of my card. Okay, so we'll put some tape on that. I've been working on some projects. I've got team mini retreat this weekend, so that's going to be exciting to catch up with the ladies. So trying to organise some projects for that. Oh, I cut that down a bit short, didn't I? Oh, that'll be fine. There we go, just like that. Now, what we're going to do then, this is the front of it, and this is the front. So we're going to put some tear and tape down the sides of here. Just seeing what's happened to my thing. It has come up. There we go. So we'll just put tear and tape down each side. So what have you ladies all been up to today? I guess Maureen's probably been busy at the garden. She's always busy at the garden, is Maureen. It was nice to catch up with you yesterday, which was cool. Right, I'll take the backing off the tear and tape. It's a bit harder when it's attached to something that has been embossed because you don't have the flat edge to try to lift your tape off the same. Right. Let's see, I'll put one side on first, so just line that up along there and along there. Then we'll peel this side off. There we go. And the easiest way is to fold that piece down and then hold this one down flat, because that's the way it will go flat into your envelope. So it can go flat that way or that way. There you go. That looks cute, doesn't it? Right, now just thinking, do we need, let's think, do we need some green dirt down here? I think we might. So in the Storybook garden patch, we have a little round of dirt like that. So we might do that along the side, maybe, or in the middle. Where am I going? I'm just thinking to cover up that little piece there, just to make that. Okay, about there. Let's just bring our cutting and embossing machine back in. I don't know if I really want this or not, but I'll cut it and then I will have a look when I'm putting my card together, because sometimes you want a bit more and sometimes you don't. So cut that off there. Oops, I need it to go down a fraction. I should have some washi tape, but it's over on my other table. That will do. Let's just cut that one out. I've been cutting this out for something else at the moment, so that's why it's all sitting here on my table. Right. So this is really cute. It cuts a little gap there. So if you are using the vegetables, you can put the vegetables in the little gaps in the mound of dirt. So I'll just trim that along there like that, and along there like that, and I'll see if I want that when I organise my little animals. Right, so I'll put that aside, put that back in the container so I don't lose it. Now, little animals. Let's have a look. I'm not sure what I've got in here. These are some leftover ones from that back sheet. What else have I got in here? I think I've got just about the same ones. Let's have a look. What would look cute? He's quite cute. He would look quite cute on there. What else? I'm just thinking. These other things are rather large. That's coming from the same direction. Watering can. The little pots. What have we got here? So you could have the little pots over here. Oops. You could also have, what's here? Full hat. I don't think we need that. We're going to put our happy birthday somewhere up here. So I think I'm just going to cut that. I know it's hard for someone to see someone just cut it with the scissors, but sometimes we just got to do that. I haven't got my my cutter here, so just in there like that and go in one way and out the other like that, and we'll do the same on this end. So I'm just going in from in the center a little way, and I'm just going to go in like that and then in like that. There you go, happy birthday can go up the top there. How's that looking? So that looks quite cute, doesn't it? I don't know if I need this on the bottom. Let's have a look. Try it and just see. It's hard when you can't see straight over the top. I'm trying to have a look on my screen and it's a little bit behind what I'm doing. So let me just grab some dimensionals, and I'm on the end of this sheet of dimensionals. So when you're on the end of the sheet of dimensionals, just snip in from the edge and you can cut, and you can use all those edge pieces, and they're quite handy sometimes when you want something a little bit smaller or a little bit skinnier and things like that. Oh, that's quite cute with a little bit of dirt down there. I think I will use that. Right, so if I'm going to put it on, I'm going to put it about there. So let me just trim that there and trim that here with the scissors. Right, now where's my tear-in tape? I'll put that on. It just covers up that little hole there, which is great. So let's just put that on like that. And peel that off. Right, so there you go. Now where's my little man gone? Here he is, he's inside. Right, so I'm going to pop him up. So we'll put some dimensionals. Now just remember, when you're popping him up, you don't want the dimensionals to go over this area. So just put them up through that part of him. So we'll just do these are backs. Because I've cut these, the backs are coming off as I'm putting it on. So that makes life a little bit easier. So put him along there like that. That's quite cute with these little cutouts of the little reeds. Put the little pots over this side. And again, we're going to put them down one side, more down one side than the other. Oops. Going to put that one in the middle, didn't I? That one's not going to come off. Try another one. Which way are we going? That way. So it's through there. Right. That one can come over the edge a little bit. I was going to go that way or that way. I can go that way. That's fine. There you go, just like that. And then we can probably, where's the other little thing? this is going to go up the top, so I'll put a few on there, just snip a few more. I'll just snip some along here. I meant to grab a new packet before I started my video and then I forgot. I haven't cut this very straight, but it doesn't matter. Let's not stress. It'll be fine. There you go, happy birthday up there. That's looking cute. Now, I did see something in here. Where's my little bag of tricks here? This cute little fork. Let's put that on as well. I thought that would look quite cute. So let's just put that one on. There you go. Right, there's my card, all complete. It's very cute. Okay, I hope you like that. I've enjoyed putting that together. All the little pop-out pieces from here, I just have put them in a bag, so they're left over from other projects. These are left over from last Tuesday night's project. So I will show you that very shortly. I'll just put all these back into the bag. And I'll show you the card that I got inspired to make that from. I was looking around thinking, what am I going to do today? And I found this little card. So this was a card that I did for the, was it for the otter class or something? Yeah, it must have been for the otter class, which was quite cute with the otter papers. And I thought, oh, let's just do something like that with Storybook Moments. So that's my card for today. If you make a card like this, please share it. Really nice to see what you make. It's always nice to be able to share those with everyone as well. Right, so the project that I've made, and I'm very excited about it, so I'm going to do a class on it, and hopefully you can see it will fit in here okay. There's this beautiful frame that is gorgeous for a gift for someone, for their little room or things like that. I've had to take the glass out of it because this is a frame that I normally have my Stampin' Up thing on, which had Stampin' Up on the glass, so I've just taken the glass out so you can see it. So isn't it cute? It's very, very cool. It's using the plaid papers in the background, and it's using all the little pop-out pieces from the DSP. So that's where all of these pieces have gone. I've taken them out, and this is what I've created. So I'm going to do a class on that in a couple of weeks. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. Okay, it'd be really nice to have you come and attend. Right, so you're back out there when I'm finished. Good on you, Maureen. You're so good. Right, so I will bring you back up here. Something I'm doing in a couple of weeks' time is a class with botanical textures. That's a black and white set of paper. It's gorgeous paper, really stunning. So I've designed 5 cards for that class, so that's coming up. And I've got a lovely garden class coming up as well, so that's a beautiful set of online papers as well with flowers and things like that. It's amazing papers in that set. And then I've got woven textures at the end of next month, so another online exclusive set of DSP, and they're great. So I've just been working with those as well. Right, so this weekend I have mini team retreat, so that's going to be fun, catching up with everybody. Some of the ladies are doing make and take, so I get to sit back and make things for a change, which is going to be awesome. And next week's specialty class. So yeah, apart from that, that's me for this week. I hope you've enjoyed the card I've created today. Thank you so much for joining me. I always love catching up with you on Thursday at 2 p.m. and look forward to catching up with you again next Thursday at 2 p.m. So until then, have a great rest of the week, and I will see you next week.